This is High School Sports Talk, presented by VirginiaPreps.com on ESPN Radio 94.1.
Thank you for spending your Saturday morning with us here on High School Sports Talk, presented by VirginiaPreps.com on ESPN Radio 94.1 from the 19th Annual Blue Marlin Basketball Team Camp on the campus of Virginia Wesleyan University. Matt Hatfield here alongside the coach Ed Young from Nansemond River. And Ed, we have a special guest with us. He is the new head basketball coach of the Lake Taylor Titans, who won a state championship back in 2018 in Class 4 with that terrific trio of Darion Sebron, Joe Bryant, Jalen Jordan leading the way, along with the Washington twins, Tyrone and Tyler. He's been in the Lake Taylor program with Kenny Brown for many years. They made the state semis this past year, and he has now been promoted from assistant to head coach. We say good morning and congrats to Derek Yogi Edwards. Coach, how's it feel to be the head man now?
Thank y'all for having me. When I was assistant, I never came on shows like that, so I guess that's a good feeling. Yeah,
so you got to break into the media aspect of it, I guess, and deal with some of that. You were the behind-the-scenes guy with Coach Brown. I guess let's begin there. What drew you to basketball? Because you played for Coach Brown, correct?
Yeah, I played for Coach Brown, and I never thought I'd be a coach, but it just happened.
What got you into coaching when you were done playing? What was it? Was it we hear a lot of guys say it was an injury, or I realized I wasn't going to make money. What got you into it?
Kind of Coach Brown asked me to come help him. So it went from I'm just helping once a week to now it's every day, now it's summer, now I'm his assistant.
Well, and you've been very much influential in the Norfolk community with a lot of kids, not just Lake Taylor kids, but helping them out, getting them an opportunity also with the Norfolk Knights travel program. When did you know, though, that
Norfolk Titans.
What did I say? Norfolk Titans. Norfolk Titans AAU program, excuse me there. When did you know, Coach, that this was something I want to do all the time?
Probably about 8 years ago, when I just started being around. And then Coach Brown always allowed me to do stuff, like allowed me to coach at the Virginia Wesleyan camps and the Norfolk State camps and all the camps. So after that, then I kind of realized I was kind of okay at it. So.
We're chatting with Derek Yogi Edwards, head basketball coach of the Lake Taylor Titans out of Norfolk. Our guest here on High School Sports Talk, presented by VirginiaPreps.com on ESPN Radio 94.1 from the 19th Annual Blue Marlin Team Camp. Ed?
Well, I got to ask the question because I don't know. Why the nickname Yogi? I know you've been asking a million times. It's the only time I'm going to ask you. I'm never going to say it again. And let our listeners out there know why.
When I was younger, I used to watch Yogi Bear, the cartoon. And then my brother kind of said, "Oh, your name Yogi?" And we kind of went with it.
So it was from the cartoon, all right.
Yeah.
From the cartoon, which is not a bad cartoon.
Yeah.
Yogi Bear and Boo Boo. That's not a picnic baskets. I remember it distinctly.
Yeah, I was a kid. I was watching.
And the bad thing is they don't have those good cartoons anymore.
Yeah.
The cartoons now scare me. So when I want to watch a good Looney Tune because I need it, especially after a loss, it's hard to find.
Yeah.
Coach, I got to ask you, you're taking over a very familiar program because you've been on the seat. Kenny's allowed you to do some things that really, a lot of times head coaches have too much control. They don't let assistants do things. Assistants feel like I want to step on anybody's toes. And then all of a sudden when it's your job, you're kind of like, what do I do now? I don't have that feeling with you. You've known the kids. You've been there. Kenny's allowed you to do things.
Yeah.
The program success speaks for itself. But now, coming in, what are some things that you want to have your fingerprint on that, okay, I'm not necessarily going to change everything in mass, but what are some things that you have to put your fingerprint on that we may see over a period of time?
My fingerprint's kind of already been on the program. I was kind of just a little behind the scenes with this stuff. So some of the stuff that we've been doing, Coach Brown always allowed me to do it. So nothing really would change on that.
A lot of the similar stuff, sometimes you take over somebody, they might have been in a man-to-man coach. Somebody coming in might be a zone coach, so to speak, X and O wise. So basically X and O wise, it'll be pretty much the same.
Yeah, it probably would be pretty much the same because, like I said, Coach Brown did an excellent job at allowing me to put my system in, to just allow me to grow as a assistant coach. Because sometimes a lot of head coaches don't let their assistants do stuff.
To control. And, of course, now the league you're in, especially having been a former Eastern District coach at Norview years ago, night in, night out, it's a battle. But, again, you've been behind the scenes. You know a lot. I think a strength for you, I don't know you personally, but I think a strength that I've heard and that I kind of see in scouting is one of your biggest strengths is the relationships you build with the kids. And I don't think it's just Lake Taylor kids in essence. I think you've got a good handle on the Norfolk kids. But I know you're going to kind of – now, when you move up from that second chair, so to speak, or third chair, you never lose a game. But when you're in that head chair now and things don't go right, you're going to hear it. But how do you look forward to now calling the shots, especially going against the Norfolk teams and probably going against kids that you've helped get better?
Yeah, when you the assistant coach, it's like being the backup quarterback. You always the best quarterback. But now, since I be the head coach, I have to take that. Like, whatever happened, the losses, the wins on the kids, the losses on me, I understand that. As far as going against some of the kids that I've been training, just hopefully they have a bad night versus me. Hopefully they don't come in the game and say, Coach, I'm gonna get buckets on you today. Hopefully they have a bad night versus me, hopefully.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, Coach. You're keeping most of the staff intact. I know Tyrann Matthews is still on the staff, Brett Jones, and I believe Coach Brown is still going to be involved with the program, right?
Yeah, I don't really think anything broken with the staff. I mean, we spend time like everybody here today. So I don't think that broken. There's no need for me to go get a whole new staff. Nothing broken.
Well, see, Ed was trying real hard to get the Lake Taylor Secrets. I don't know why. He's in Class 5 and you're in Class 4, so he doesn't need them at all, does he? He's not going to play you.
There's no secret.
Nah, I don't want no secret. I'll take a couple of them doggone players, though. I know that much. Well, I need some more physical kids. I'll take a couple of them.
Well, let's talk about one of them. One of them that he wants, but he can't have, Zyrell Mitchell, a fantastic player for you guys. I know people watched him last year and said, like, he's a mini Sebron in a way. Darion now at NC State. Tell us about him. He was a first-team All-Tidewater pick, and he's one of the best in the state.
Yeah, I've been knowing Zyrell since he was probably maybe about 6 years old or something. I went to school with his mom and dad. So
okay.
I've been knowing him, but he have to take it to another level now. And the scout report gonna have his name circled, so he got to figure out a way to play through all the scouts and all that good stuff.
What's the best part of his game? I mean, he can do a little bit of everything, right?
I think his best part of his game is his IQ. He kind of know when to and when not to. Like, sometimes people say, like, oh, that was a bad shot for Zyrell. Not really a bad shot for him. He kind of take his good shots. I mean, it might look a little off to somebody else, but he kind of take his shots. I think his IQ.
Now, Yogi, your background, I'm not sure we've gone over his background, where he played high school ball and all that.
Late Teller under Coach Brown.
All right, so you played for Coach. Because my comment to you, as you're coming in new as a head coach, not new in the program and all that, besides Coach Brown, because you did play with him, any other influences coaching-wise in your life from back in the day as a player all the way up to now?
Yeah, Coach, I'm one of the coaches that kind of look at everything. Like, I could be looking at a game right now, and the way a coach talk to a player, or the way a coach talk to a referee, or an inbound play or something, I still it, Coach. I'm one of them coaches. I watch and I take from other coaches.
Well, first of all, you're right in line, because the coach that tells me everything he does is new, nobody does it, and he wins every game, I'm going to resign and be his assistant, because that means I'll get next to God, because there is nothing in this business that's necessarily original. You might tweak some things and use it a different way, but there is so much stuff that we pick up and use. And the bottom line is, you can have all the X and O's you want. It's the players. It's the kids breathing that you got to get out of your head into their bodies what you want. And if you can't do that, it doesn't matter what you know. But there are no secrets in this game. And people would say, well, I can't really divulge a lot of what we're doing. I usually say, so in other words, you don't know what the hell you're doing right now, right? Because there are no secrets.
I kind of take stuff from coaches all the time. But yeah, I kind of watch coaches all the time, and it kind of, whenever I think I can learn something or I'm the smartest person, I'll probably do a Coach Brown to retire.
Well, hopefully that's not anytime soon. Derek Yogi Edwards, our guest here, the first-year head basketball coach of the Lake Taylor Titans. He's been very much involved and influential in the Norfolk community with Norfolk Titans. Our guest here on ESPN Radio 94.1. Going up from assistant to head varsity coach, it's the Virginia Wesleyan team camp. As we talk to you on ESPN Radio 94.1, 46 teams in action. Lake Taylor, one of those, and of course, big expectations again for them, coming off a state semifinal appearance and coach 2 seasons ago, that state championship. You got the ring with you still? You wear it much?
No, I actually don't wear the ring at all. I want to sound humble with this, but I'm trying to get another one.
Okay.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, I don't want to.
Only thing better than 1 is 2.
It's true. Well, or 3.
Let's get number 2 first.
Start collecting like Leon Goolsby at Norcom.
Yeah.
Hey, before we let you run, last thing for me here. Guys establishing outside of Cyrell Mitchell, because he's the guy everybody's watching when you play. And you see some other guys emerge for this weekend. And what are you looking to get out of this camp? And in 2 weeks, you'll be at Norfolk State as well, correct?
Yeah, we'll be at Norfolk State coming up. We get to sit down with Joe Bryant. He can talk to the kids a little bit, so hopefully that goes well. But yeah, we got the sophomore Dejon Dawson. He's coming around the corner. He was a little injured last year in the beginning. But, the big kid, Kyrie's Marlin. We got some other kids. We got a junior. I'm going to kind of keep on the hush.
Okay.
Coach Brown told me got to kind of keep our secrets. So,
got
to keep that on the hush. But it's just the biggest thing from this is just playing together. Like, our kids have so many AAU kids that they don't really have a chance to play together. So we're just trying to learn each other and all that good stuff.
Well, I know it's been long awaited, well-deserved for you. Congrats again on the job as Lake Taylor head basketball coach. And we'll definitely be out there. I'll be watching and evaluating your guys, and I'm sure Ed will be taking notes and trying to bring Titans to Nance River, which won't happen. So.
I was at the scope. That was a good game, Coach last year.
Yeah, I need your half-court defense for a 50-foot shot. Banked in, uncalled.
Yeah, he's going to be talking junk today. Green run at 4 o'clock. Can you imagine how much he's going to say to Kenny Harris, or how much he won't say to Kenny Harris? I guess.
Coach, you coached that thing well last year, Coach. You know, Smithfield hit one of them versus us, so I felt your pain, Coach.
And he saw that. We were there for that, and that was tough. But the next year, you guys rallied behind that and got the championship. So sometimes it can spur a team on. Yeah. Thank you so much, Coach. Best of luck this year, and we'll talk soon.
Wish you the best, Yogi.
Derek Yogi Edwards, our guest here on High School Sports Talk, brought to you by VirginiaPreps.com. Big things in store for the Lake Taylor Titans under his watch as he takes over for the head coach, Kenny Brown, who was there for nearly 20 seasons and won a state championship in 2018. When we come back, we got Jeremy Jordan of the Grafton Clippers right here from the Blue Marlin team camp. Thank you to Al and Noah and Jimmy and our man back in Virginia Beach, Thomas Simmons. We got more to do, though. Keep it tuned to ESPN Radio 94.1.